Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Luis Castillo. And Singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. He's in there. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as every swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So up next, Tristan Casas, second in the American League in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. They go back-to-back. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Big-time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. First pitch misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one pushed foul. The wind of the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. His 48th of the year. It's 5-zip. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now here is Enmanuel Valdez. In there for strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a play.
There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. Around first, digging for two. The throw to second is offline.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Ron Guidry.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Luis Robert now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Hunter Goodman.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. To the right side. Whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Tanner Houck. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, look, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley. Fastball for a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Spencer Steer. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. The Red Sox leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Edgar Martinez stands in now and watches strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Righty to the plate. And that just misses.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran.
Number 16, Jarren.
And it is. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Guidry, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a two-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel and clear more.
Drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Devers, the lead runner at second. Casas at first. 2 out of the inning. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Boston's bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hout back to work. There's a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Swing and a a miss, and that's strike two. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA enticing teams to promote their good young players. Here's the veteran outfielder. Hits the corner. Strike one. And there's a ball. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Nope, upstairs.
Just misses with that one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
2 outs, bases empty. And here is Brooks Robinson. 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. Guidry back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Valdez batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Dang.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Steer puts it away, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer makes the grab, and that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, now Cal Raleigh. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. And a swing and a miss.
Speaking of dingers, he's the 2nd fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now Cole Young, and he lays down a bunt, and that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Chase Utley up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. And that one is inside ball 1. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners leave 1. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Hunter Goodman. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the...
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That's a laser base hit. Around third. The throw in. The tag.
Oh, what?
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So man aboard. Here's Rafael Devers. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Duran off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His 80th home run of the season. It's 7-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Misses, it's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now, Spencer Steer. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1-2 now. Got him swinging. Here's a big power threat. Edgar Martinez. pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Righty delivers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Rodriguez at the plate now. That's ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is down low. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Struck him out swinging. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250. Mariners are down in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. Next offering upstairs. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Manuel Valdez. 1 for 2. And that one is inside. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Gets under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down. So digging in, Luis Robert. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing is a player you want to
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add on. It's 9-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
The pitcher on here, Ryan Pepio, hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So 1 out, nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, O'Neill Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
A sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ty Adcock appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. That one ripped right center field. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, number 10. And the pitch. Left field. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brooks Robinson up next for the Mariners. Bouncer to second. Throws to first. Robinson retired.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Raleigh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch is in there, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The pitch. Got it by him for the K. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Pepio back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Pepio, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a chance for Luis Angel Acuna. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. Durant at 3rd with 2 away. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they're back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now Luke Raley. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hit in the air, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Chase Utley up next for the Mariners. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Ball one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there, and they're down 9-0. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now a pop-up on the infield. Martinez under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. 1 for 3. 0-1.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 down. 2 out. Out, space is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Luis Robert. And that one hammered. Rodriguez drop step going back. Yes. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neill Cruz. And that one pulled foul. And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Move over to first, try to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 10-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sixto Sanchez.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Steer in the box again. Takes a strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. One up, one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Martinez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and Martinez is out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Headed down the line. O'Neill drifts towards it, reaches for it, but it's foul. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 10-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Ball finds a corner. Strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez racing over to make the catch. Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. Swung on, belted. And that baby's gone.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Michael Fulmer. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty, one away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Casas, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. Ball 2. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Roman Anthony. Runners at first and second, 4 with one down. Pulls that one foul. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And it throws off line, safe at third. Caught in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. So remaining in the game defensively, Roman Anthony. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Now it's the right fielder. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So man aboard, Brooks Robinson up next for the Mariners. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Punch out there. 2 away now.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs it.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Enmanuel Valdez. Fulmer back to work. Swing and a miss. Fulmer in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. A little surprising he didn't try for 2.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. He kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So stepping in for Boston, Luis Robert. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Valdez aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike on the inside corner. And a pitch. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 13-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Foul ball there. Fastball for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. In the air, left side. Steer under it. Brings it in. 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Cole Young. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here is Chase Utley. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Utley into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there, coming through under pressure. And not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So last chance for the Mariners. And up next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got a fastball coming in hot.
Rodriguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Throw to first, ball game, and the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Final score in this one, 13-0. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Time of ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.